Hello, Gemini. Thank you for clicking on my channel. Welcome to the journey home. My name is Catherine, and I live in Nova Scotia. This is your Zodiac Tarot forecast for the week ahead, or whenever you clicked on the title at the time it might have intrigued you. And I go live every Saturday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do live card pulls for you if you want me to pull you some cards for free. Our very first card, and these are taken from the Shaman Oracle deck. Your shaman's guides, guardians, and ancestors' message to you. And today you got the Wild Woman. And when the Wild Woman dances into your reading, she reminds you of the essence of authenticity and freedom, divested of all social constraints and cultural conformity. The Wild Woman holds up a mirror to your essential self, the true essence of who you are and who you're meant to become. She's a reminder of the bright light within us that gets dimmed by the restrictions imposed upon us by the expectations of society. She reminds us that in order to be fully present to life, we must uncover that light and let it shine brightly, regardless of the perceived consequences. When this Wild Woman comes into the dance of your reading, you're invited to shine brightly and to know that your true self is being called out to engage the world. This is a symbol that your long-held dream is beginning to take root and wants to be expressed. Your authentic self doesn't fit in a box. It needs the freedom to shine. It's time to have courage and step into the light. The Wild Woman says, shine brightly, dance with abandon, be yourself, and let the Great Spirit decide what's going to happen. You'll be happy you did. This is like a more of a surrender card. Letting the universe take over. The next one was the Eagle. And it comes from the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity without losing track of the big picture, and nests in the high mountains. For Eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. She calls you to ascend to acquire perspective so you can fly wing to wing with great spirit. This is an invitation to take a deep breath and spread your wings. Reminds you that spirit was born to soar to the heavens. As you contemplate choices, ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop sheltered from life, counting the regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? If you answer the latter, you must accept Eagle's invitation and embrace the courage that will help you choose freedom. Eagle is also, of the four perspectives, the highest perspective. Spirit perspective. It has no judgment of good or bad. It is the ability to transcend, and with this Wild Woman, this is powerful energy. It's the ability to transcend the carnal, the ego, the action. To be fed by spirit in becoming your authentic self. This is truly, Gemini, about freedom. In the spread here we have laid out for you, we have the Queen of Autumn, Eight of Autumn, and Three of Summer. Now, there could be a person in your life where it's, a mother, a sister, a friend. Someone who is unconditional love. Gives it to you, like, honestly. But this is also about self-nurturing, and it looks more like you're nurturing a talent that you have, becoming more enriched, becoming more of the teacher, the master, rather than the student. And there's reason to celebrate. There is some news coming in for you. And this is, if anything, this news has something to do with no longer being able to procrastinate. You need to make a decision on something. And power comes from that decision. Try not to overanalyze. Now, if you look at just the way it looks, we've got white in the middle, heart of the reading, balance, eye of the storm. And we have a new beginning here. A windfall of money, Advice or assistance maybe from this earth person. A successful project, a change in your career or your conditions. There are some opposing goals here. There could be some competition with others, or others feel they're competing with you. Or it could be some people, whether friends or family, saying, differing opinions. But you're going to do the right thing for yourself rather than others. You're going to compare what the opinions are, but ultimately, they're going to fall in line with you. Once you make this decision, they'll get in line rather than be, some of them could just be overly ambitious. Their opinions are more about self than it is about the whole. But whatever this decision is that you're making, Gemini, it's going to come back to you in an unexpected inflow of money. Whatever this decision is, you're making the right decision, whether people are on board with it or not. And maybe you've been procrastinating because of these opposing goals. But in the heart of your reading, they're in the eye of the storm. You make this decision. There is a windfall of money coming to you as a result. And everybody gets in line on board. Well, now they're your friends. There's the healer, Queen of Water, nurturing self, doing what's best for you. There is some psychic, spiritual insights. I think that's the eagle, going into eagle perspective, the higher realms. Bottom of this deck, we've got Two of Air, which is that indecision. Yeah, these people are pulling you back and forth, or it could be you and your shadow side, facing that shadow side. We've been doing a lot of shadow work lately too. I think you're going to be a part of this shifting others. But that right now, that odds between the intellect and the emotional, you lean towards the emotional because you're going to that higher level of understanding that goes beyond words. There's that conflict again. This has something to do with your work, something you're very good at. Some of you may be deciding to go back to school to, level up what you already know. And there's those opposing goals, or those opposing... Don't do that, Gemini. Wouldn't it be better if you did this? Or you're making a change in something that you're already good at, becoming the master of your own destiny. And whether this is competition or conflict, there are some... I don't see blockages for you, Gemini. I see maybe some attempts at blocking you, but there's, Spirit will have none of that. You make that decision, and then you've given that permission. To make that decision gives you the power. It gives the permission to your guardians to step in and make it happen. You decided this. Gemini gets what Gemini decides. And so your guardian is sent in to carry you so that all these things unfold for you. And it is worthy of celebration. This is newsworthy. Could be the announcement of what your decision is. The procrastinating may have something to do with your past here. There's some nostalgia, some people that are pulling on your heartstrings. You get a wish fulfillment in the eye of the storm. There is something coming for you here, Gemini. An offer of stability, something new, something that is just in its beginning stages here. But you are a master at whatever this is. Perhaps it's something that you just didn't even know you were good at. Could be someone coming in with a gift, throwing in their hat in the ring to, be a part of your cause. There's a lot of passionate messages going back and forth. It could be between you and a loved one, or a lover that doesn't want you to do something that you're about to do. But they're seeing things come together for you. This is the spy card. Someone watching you, waiting for the right moment to communicate. And this is about unity, union. And here you are, you're having the patience. You know that what you've done in intention, in work, it's going to come back to you. Just be careful, Gemini. There may be someone out there that is just waiting for your ships to come in and then jump in and say, I was on your side the whole time. I think you'll know who that is. I think that you're patient about it. You're patient about what's coming back to you. And someone's giving it special delivery, the delivery of the star. Temperance, making the impossible possible due to this patience, just because your inner knowing knew being your authentic self, rising to the higher levels of spirituality. So we don't see a love reading here. We see something of a change that you're making, hence the shift I keep talking about. I think has much to do with it. Now, let's talk about love. What is the message for Gemini regarding love this week? Message and advice for Gemini regarding love. Wowzers. Let your friends help you. Well, maybe this is what part of this conflict is. You feel like you need to do this on your own. You need to do it yourself, and other people just want to be a part of it. So all they can do right now is to wait and watch. That nostalgia, now this changes it. This nostalgia doesn't change it much. This nostalgia is almost like, how do I fit them in my next steps ahead? Someone wants to help you. Let them. This is about healing family issues, past issues that you've had to go through. Oh, Gem, this could be about whatever you're proposing to do. It could be a lover feels that something that was good that was happening may end as a result of the steps that you're about to take. But there's some open communications. I think you do make them understand. They are on board and ultimately surprised that of this accomplishment you make. But it helps to heal your love life. Any more advice for Gemini regarding love? Any more advice for Gemini regarding love? This one's the most important. You're lovable. This person really loves you. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This is time spending with a loved one. Free yourself. It's time to take control of your life. And trust that this situation is calling for you to have faith. Yeah, you're ascending to higher levels here. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual types and expectations. This means like your soulmate isn't sure what you're doing or why you're doing it and may not agree with what you're doing. But do it anyway, Gem. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. There's romantic feelings going on here. Forgiving and learning. As you released and healed the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Everything that you're doing now, whatever this decision is going forward, this could be the shifting in the new earth, one of your shifts into the new earth, that is showing you clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Whatever this is you are doing moving forward is going to change the dynamics of a love relationship. It's helping. You're working on your healing, which has nothing to do with anyone but you. Maybe this is the message that you need to fill them in on. And say, look, this has nothing to do with you. This is part of who I am, where I need to go. And just be patient, because wish fulfillment is here, and a beautiful balance. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you join me Sunday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Gemini. God bless you. Everything you need to know about the channel and website is in the description below. Bye for now.